that so it doesn't confuse me. Medium or general or whatever. Was there somebody who you wanted to connect with for mediumship? Because I just need a name and who they are to you. And I can see if I can connect to their energy that way. Busy start the new year already. Don't have a break until end of February. That's alright. Mine's about to get a whole lot busier too. So I'm enjoying this time off. But it's from next week. It's about to get crazy. Stephen like a baby brother. Okay, Stephen. Stephen for Romina. Alright, this may be Stephen or it may not be Stephen, but this is the person who's presenting. I am getting a male here. He's sort of, so not to be disrespectful or anything, but he seems to me, or he looks to me like he's, the shape of his face is almost square. He has, I want to say like dirty brown hair, if that makes sense. It seems like a washed out brown. I don't know if that makes sense. Washed out brown. It's like a, how do I describe this? I just keep seeing dirty brown hair. And I'm not saying that with any disrespect. This is just how he's presenting to me, and this is the best way that I know how to describe what I'm seeing. He seems like a really stocky sort of a man, the person that I'm seeing. It's like he's got a square solid frame from the head down, you know, his whole body shape is that square solid stocky build. So I don't know if you know anybody like that, but this is who I've got coming through at the moment. Just let me know if that information resonates. Sounds like Stephen. Okay, so that's Stephen coming through. Great. I do see him with stubble. See him like with stubble from here down. I'm just waiting to see, I've just asked him, like, can you show me something or tell me something that, you know, that you would know that it's him for sure, sort of thing. I like to sort of present evidence for you guys. Did either of you have a like a little dog? Because I'm being shown like a little dog. Not so much being shown because I can't see the little dog, but I feel it by my feet, sitting by the back of my legs. So do you have a little dog that sits at the back of your legs, or used to sit, or did Stephen have a little dog? I feel it. It's like though one of those fluffy types, like a Maltese type. I feel like it may be a cross because I feel that sort of texture. Yes, for who? For him or for you, honey? Do you have the dog, or did Stephen have the dog? Because it's like it's sitting right behind my feet at the moment. I've got my leg down on the floor and it's sitting behind my leg. I feel like it's like a one-person dog. me see. She's a miniature foxy cross. She's mine. Okay, yours. So it's not a fluffy dog, fluffy type dog, but it's a dog. Okay, so that's yours. So that's what he's showing me there. Has he ever met this dog? Was he ever around when you had Missy? Oh, she loved him. Okay, that makes sense. Yep, that's what I was coming to see if that was a connection that he's making, to let you know that he's, you know, this is him. I'm not making stuff up. This is him coming through, so that's great. I see her as like a one-hand dog. So who used to carry her in the elbow, in the nook of the elbow? It's sort of, how is he? He's sort of like that. Like, is that you walking around like that, or did he used to like carrying her like that? Or across the forearm or something? But the arm was like back here. So he's coming through right now. He's showing me, pardon me, he's showing me, I'm getting pressure behind the back of my head, but I'm particularly getting a sharp pain, kind of like a stabbing pain down in my shoulder. I can't even think. I'm laughing at myself because I'm having trouble going shoulder, shoulder blade, shoulder. It's alright, ignore me. I just need to know if he's showing me something of yours again, or is this for him? I'm also feeling pain under that left shoulder blade. It's like a ball or a knot under there. His muscles were always tight. He had seizures. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense of what I'm feeling. Because I'm getting tightness up under the head. It's coming down. I feel like for him, his left side was more affected, because this is where he's sort of highlighting things for me. You always have a knot on the left shoulder blade? Okay. Yeah. It's like right underneath. Right in there. So I need to ask you, Romina, and it's really for my own curiosity. Was Stephen, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this on TikTok, was Stephen Down syndrome at all? It's mainly for my own, like, curiosity, because I feel like he's not really, I'm getting like there's difficulty. I don't know if he had difficulty with speech or if it was a language barrier that he's trying to show me at the moment. But when I hear him talk, I hear him muffled and having trouble pronouncing words. So is this a case of his seizures, or is this a case of something else for him? He struggled with speech. Yeah, I hear the struggle there. So that's why I asked the question whether he was, Down syndrome there or anything like that. Because I can actually hear him, but I hear him having, like, the struggle is there. I feel like you guys were close because you always had a lot of patience for him. And he really loved that about you. Oh, he's making me feel really emotional about that. He really loved that about you. And he's coming through to say thank you. Oh, I'm nearly crying. Oh, my eyes are tearing up. So he's letting you know that, thank you for having the patience for me. And I feel like you'd do it anyway, because I feel like you're the type of person that would do that, and it's second nature, and you don't see the fuss. But to him, it was really important. It meant a lot. It meant a lot. It meant the world to you as well. I love it. Was Stephen's passing a little bit unexpected for you guys? I feel like he just sort of went to sleep. I feel like I didn't wake up. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Because I asked him, I said, are you able to show me how you passed? Or tell me how you passed? And he sort of gave me the feeling that he went to sleep and didn't wake up. Oh, he shows me butterflies too. Do you see butterflies and think of him? For some reason I feel like they're always crossing from my left side across. Or flying near you from your left side. Butterfly in my house 2 nights ago. Yeah, that was him. So if you didn't make the connection, he's saying that was you. That was him. He's trying to help me understand. This is why I'm sort of moving my neck a little. He's trying to help me understand what actually happened. You know, where his body failed him, but I still feel this. He's really showing me up along here. So I feel like, was he okay? So did he have another seizure that night that you, or that when you found him? I feel like there may have been a little bit of vomit or bile coming from his mouth. And he keeps showing me this or giving me this pain, and I feel like I was that really tense feeling again. So I feel like he had a seizure again. And it was a really bad one this time. Coroner said he passed from a seizure. Yeah, that's what he's showing me. You know, I feel like, and this is coming emotional. This is emotional, and this is coming from him. I feel like he felt he had more time. I feel like he's let me know that, or telling me that he felt like he was robbed of time with you guys. It caught him by surprise too. Romina, did you have questions for him? Did you have questions for Stephen? Because I feel like he's come through with all that he's wanted to sort of show me, to let you know there that you know, that's him coming through. I love that he came through with the little dog and the butterfly. He'd started his own handyman business. I made him a shirt. He had so much to live for. Yeah, and this is why I'm getting the emotions through. So it's doubled emotions, not only from you guys, because I can feel your energy there about, you know, that sudden loss. But he's coming through with his emotions, saying he wasn't ready either. He wasn't prepared for this. He thought he had more time. He honestly did. He thought he had more time. But it just wasn't meant to be. He's so lovely though. He's got such a kind nature about him. I feel like he's got a massive heart. If people gave him, I feel like if more people gave him the time to get to know him, you know, they'd realise how much of an amazing person he is. I find that I feel that he struggled sort of trying to, not so much find his place or fit in, it's just, he knew who I don't know if this is his stutter and his speech difficulties coming through, but he knew who, I'm saying it again, this is him, so I don't know if he knew, so if Stephen knew, like he knew within himself who he was, and the barriers and the challenges that he had, you know, when it came to talking, communicating, making friends and those sorts of things. But if people just stopped and slowed down and took the time to get to know him, they'd have a friend for life. I really feel like they'd have a friend for life. He does have a massive heart. Yeah. I feel like I failed him. I was trying to protect him from being exploited. Oh, you didn't fail him. No. He's saying no. No. So I want to say to you, let go of that feeling, okay? Because that's not serving you any. And you don't need to hold on to that, okay? Because you didn't fail him. He really was, like, you know, his nature, right? His personality, his nature. He really was an ambassador for just getting on and doing things with the cards you've been dealt with, and remaining positive and beautiful and kind and compassionate and all of the wonderful things that humanity should be. Like, this is the guy. Like, this Stephen should be a mascot, because he had that. He has that. He still has that. Such an amazing guy. So don't lose that about yourself. Ramina, I want to say he's kind of coming through with a message for you to not. Don't let the world harden you. Don't let the world start to harden your heart. Okay? Don't view the world with anger or frustration or any of those things. Okay? Because you really did play an important part to him. So those, those experiences that you had together, those beautiful moments, because I just feel like every moment there was just beautiful. Hold on to those memories, honey. Okay? So if you're ever struggling and you're ever finding yourself just frustrated and angry, just think of Stephen, because he's there. He's always there. I'm hearing, what would Stephen do? So if you start to get angry, don't let that anger win. What would Stephen do? Does he visit me often? Has he been playing tricks on me? Have you been playing tricks on Ramina? Can I ask, did he used to like flick your hair or pull your hair or flick your ear? Did he used to do that to you? But in a playful way. I don't know if it's ear or hair that he's showing me. Because I see this. I see his hand flicking. Oh, sometimes both. Okay, that's why he showed me both then. So do you still sometimes sit there, especially in moments of quiet, do you feel that? Or do you feel like, so I'm getting you've got to pay attention more. So if you haven't felt it, pay attention more, because he's still doing that. That's why he's showing me that action. So yes, he is around you. He does visit. Hey, welcome back, Caitlin. Haven't felt it. Probably because sometimes when we get so busy, we don't have that quiet around us, or we don't make the connection. So this is your reminder to be more aware of what's happening. Stay more connected with your body and just feel what's happening. I feel like even when you jump off the live, something will happen tonight, and you'll go, oh, that's the sensation I've been feeling. I thought that was, I don't know what you thought it was, whether it was a nerve or something like that. But no, that's Stephen. More fans turning on and off. You've been playing with the fans, Stephen. Stephen been playing with the fans. Are you playing with the fans? I'm not getting that that's him playing with the fans. I've asked my guides and I've asked Stephen, and I'm getting no on both. So who's playing with the fans? I don't know. Do you have an auntie? I don't know why I got the word auntie. Or someone that you saw, that you viewed as an auntie, if you didn't have a biological auntie. Heaps, okay. Well, I'm getting aunties surrounding that, so that's up to you to work out, for you to find out who that is. But I feel like it's like, I don't feel like that the character of this particular auntie, I don't feel like they just go around doing that. I feel like I kind of get that they were stern in a sense, a little bit stern, a little bit proper. You know, it's against their character to go around playing with fans, but I'm hearing, how else will I get her attention? it's how it's sort of coming across. So yeah, I'll leave that with you to think on that. Did you have any questions for Stephen? Any other questions? Because again, he's shown me pretty much all he's needed to at the moment. And I absolutely love that he came through so strongly for you. I'll think on that, yeah. Ramina, I feel like she was an older auntie, but she's presenting with black hair, just past the shoulders, and quite thick black hair too. So I don't know if that helps. Does he comfort me when I'm in his room? Stephen, you comfort. He's nodding his head. So I don't know if he used to communicate with you with a lot of nods and stuff, but he's doing a lot. Hey Jade, how you going? You can tell him yourself. He will hear you. Doesn't matter where you are. We can always have that communication. He knows you miss him as well. He misses being there because, again, he comes through and letting me know that he wasn't ready. He thought he had more time. He genuinely thought he'd had more time. He didn't think his seizures were getting the better of him. He thought he had that little bit more time up his sleeve. I'm going to leave that one there for you, Ramina. Thank you so much for letting me connect to Stephen for you. Thank you, Stephen. It's just his energy is so beautiful, so pure.